Well, as always, time to put on my LIJ hat, because it's time for Shopper's Quest. First, I'm going to turn around my hat to make it more youthful and fun. So, let's get started with our Disney pin unboxing today. Today's pins come from MarC Mouse. She hosts an Instagram auction that is for Disney pins that you can purchase in auction, and she'll save them up for you, pay for her through PayPal or whatever, and she sends them to you. And if you pay on time, you also get a raffle ticket. Depending on how much you buy, you'll get multiple raffle tickets where you'll get free cool prizes. She also has little games in there. It's a very interactive thing. If you have an Instagram, I highly recommend checking her out. Now, normally she does only one send out per week, as she does only one auction per week. But considering that, well, the post office is kind of gone crazy right now, we're doing not one, but two unboxings. So, this is going to be double pin and extra fun. I think I will do the latest one first. So, let's whip out our knives and do some unboxing. Make sure there's nothing around, give a little nick, and slice. Alright, so let's see the goodies. Alright, and as always, she uses nice insulated bags. Let's go through these. I will separate them first. I'm not looking, don't worry, I'm just putting them over here. Ooh, something fell out. Okay. What's cool is this particular box, I won several prizes throughout with the raffles and the game inside of it. So, one of the things she does is a little raffle where basically you have to spend at least $40 on pins and you'll get a prize. My prize on mine was getting to spin the wheel, and I got this really cute little ticker tape of Disney characters. It's kind of cute. I'm not really a huge fan of ticker tape, but, you know, hey, I got a free little prize. That's always kind of cute. She always likes to have the habit of giving a little sweet treat by putting in little candies, fun little stuff like that, and that's always appreciated. So, let's see what we got first on the little docket. Got this little bundle covered in some bubble wrap, just a little bitty slice. There we go. I'm gonna damage them. Okay. Alright, so I got this one, which is a Aladdin, which surprisingly I don't really have that many Aladdin pins, so might as well. Aladdin Diamond in the Rough. I like the sheen, I like the little character of Aladdin. It's pretty simple. It's been a couple bucks. Really cheap pin, but it looks really nice, and, you know, like I said, don't really have any Aladdin pins. Moving on, we have... Oh, actually, I'm going to open this. I love little pins that have special things that they can do. It is a Halloween limited edition from 2019, which makes its value quite high later down the line, depending on how long you hold it for or who you sell it to. It is Jafar with a cool little locket and his wish that basically got him in trouble at the end of the movie, which is to be an all-powerful genie. So that's just a really cool pin. I like that. It looks like a little locket. It's all evil. Again, just like the other one, I don't really have anything Aladdin, so it is cool to have finally something really cool I can hang on my wall of pins. Okay, and the next ones I have are another Halloween one, but this one I already own, but I don't have one with a back, so I figure might as well keep this one. It is a Halloween Goofy werewolf. I like it. It's simple. It also glows in the dark, which is really cool. Goofy is of my original characters, aside from Oswald the Rabbit. He is actually my favorite of the Disney classic characters. So I've always been a fan of Goofy. I prefer him over Mickey. I don't have a problem with Mickey or Donald, but I've always been more of a fan of Goofy. His solo stuff is hilarious. If you ever look at his older stuff, it's on Disney Plus. It is fantastic. Next, I have a limited edition from the year 2000 from Disney World, and it is from Disney MGM Studios, established 1989. Which is fantastic because it is cool to have something that kind of symbolizes the year you're born. Like I said, it's cool, it's goofy, he's in a little taxi, it's celebrating Disney MGM, which no longer exists. So this whole pin is rare because it's a thing that doesn't exist in the year 2000 in a limited edition, and it commemorates a year I was born. So all around, ball out of the park. So that's a keeper for me, for sure. Next, I'm going to show you the thing that I got in the raffle. So they have the thing, as I refer to again, the raffle, where you can basically call a number and you'll either get a pin or a special prize, and they have a series of things on there that you could change. They have 4 pins they interject throughout the night. They have 4 different pins on her elephants in the background that you can choose, and they change them up every now and again. So you could trade the pin that you won for one of the pins in the back. And it's really cool because you just get a free pin, or you could get a different object or a special object. Pocket watches, purses, tons of different cool stuff. But anyway, I was lucky enough to get a Disney Jungle Book. The original Jungle Book, Mowgli and Baloo just hugging, and it's cute, being really, like really cute stuff, and of course I used my lucky number 5 to win it. So that was cool that I got for pretty much just paying on time. So that's one of the advantages of being in these auctions, is some of them have really cool games. Next, I gotta unbox this little other bundle that goes with it. So, the knife, as usual, just a little nick, nothing too much. Let's try to find a nice spot. Alright, there's good. Just go on the edge, and stab. Okay. And let's see what we got in there. Alrighty. So this was a 2004 Disney limited edition pass holder annual exclusive. For those of you not in the know, a pass holder is basically someone who goes every specific things that are only available for them. It is a pass holder pin from 2004. I got it pretty cheap. I think that's a really nice little deal I got. It's still got the back and everything, so that's a cool thing. From Emperor's New Groove, I got Kuzco-topia. This was actually just released this year as a part of the D23 set, where they were kind of going for themes of actual places in the Disney universe that were kind of underappreciated. I think that was the theme or something like that. So they had Kuzco-topia, Zootopia. I think they also had LA from Goofy movie, which I really wanted, but it's hard to find. But I'm happy I got Kuzco-topia because that's kind of an in-joke, unless you've seen Emperor's New Groove, which if you have, you'll know exactly what Kuzco-topia is. Alright, now that we're done with the first box, let's move on to the second one. As usual, we give it the old stab and slice. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. More candy. Alright. I'm not sure if I won anyone of the raffles on this one. Luckily, this one isn't too much. So, the last one I opened, I got so much stuff I didn't even think about. And this one I got not as much because I was kind of being more lenient around the time. So I got a small amount this time, but it's okay. One of the games that Marcy Mouse plays is that she says a certain phrase about turkey or something. And it's a code word for you to go, I love your turkey, or whatever. And you'll get a free prize. And my little prize was a I love your turkey little button. I like it. It's a little turkey with little mouse ears. Got her nice little at thing on there. So that's really cute. I forgot I did win something in the raffle again this time. I won this really cool little Stitch pin. He's in his car having some fun, all that jazz. I'm not really a big fan of the movie, to be honest. I rewatched it recently, and it's a lot darker than I remember. Mostly from the perspective of the adult, as opposed to the child. So, let's move on and get this whole thing unboxed. Be really careful. I remember I didn't get a huge amount, but I remember I got some, great, like, limited edition pins. Yeah, see, I literally only got 2 pins, but they are really nice and great value. So the first one I got was the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom 35th anniversary pin. So that's really cool. It's got the flames, got the cart. I guess because now Indiana Jones is owned by Disney since it's a George Lucas production. So that's really cool that they have little pins. Nice shine. I like the skull. It's really thin. I'm warming up to Temple of Doom. It's not as bad as I necessarily remember. Everyone, mocks, Crystal Skull. It's actually not that bad a movie. It's just kind of jarring. I mean, anyone that says, oh, that's ridiculous, really needs to rewatch the Indiana Jones films, because there's a lot of ridiculous stuff. And finally, the last pin of the night is a really nice 50th anniversary Haunted Mansion limited edition picture frame pin. Now, I've never seen this before. I have never seen this anywhere. But as you can see, it moves. It's the chandelier. If you go in the Haunted Mansion, you'll see it hanging from the chandelier. And I love this. This is so cool to have this as a part of my collection. And yeah, like I said, I'm not as hardcore a Haunted Mansion fan as Matcha Mania, but I enjoy it all the same. And the fact that I have this really cool pin that I've never seen anywhere before, that's a cool thing about these auctions, is that they allow you to interact and find new people and find new pins that you've never even seen before, or you didn't even know existed, but you knew, you're like, oh man, I really want it now. I want to thank MarC Mouse for allowing me to do a cool little unboxing. Make sure to go to her Instagram and tell her Jack sent you. As always, if there's any cool shops you'd like to recommend or you know of that I may have never heard of that I should check out, make sure to leave a comment below. Make sure to also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, I'll see you next time.